Hello traders and welcome to Trading with Bill. TradingWithBill.com. Come and visit my website. Check it out. It's nothing big, but it's fun to look at. Got a great economic calendar on there, and you learn a little bit about me and how I trade and what I do. We're basically helping losing traders become winning traders, and that's what it's all about. All of us as a team work together and hopefully make some trades. Traders, today is August 17th on a Monday, 2015. Traders, you can follow me on Twitter at WKG1960 on a regular basis, and I do tweet quite a lot. I just entered a Euro short, in fact, 2 seconds before I started this video. I was getting ready to start the video. I looked at my live charts and I said, ooh, I'm almost to that 1100 area. Time to saw that red candle and said, let's go. So we're in it. Hopefully going to get down about 1040. I think we're at like 1092 now, and I want to get down to 1040 for a profit. So anyhow, that really has nothing to do with anything, but I just thought I'd throw that in there. Traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your person of information today. They actually call me Bill, and I've been trading from the year of 2006 in the Forex markets, and about 3 years ago I started trading options. Watch this guy called the Option Guru. You should search him and search him on YouTube and check out does a daily scan now. He's gotten pretty advanced. I still use his old way. If you can find his old one, he has about a 59-minute video, and I trade bearish vertical spreads, and they just seem to be working for me. And I trade weekly options. Some of them might go out 3 weeks, but most of them are usually within 2 to 3 weeks, and I trade weekly options. Trades I started trading full-time actually in 2008 after I retired after 27 years as being a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. 9 days later I came to Thailand for a three-month holiday. Well, it's 8 years later and I'm still in Thailand, so I guess I must like it, huh? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Love trading Forex, love trading options. It's really enjoyable. It's a challenge. It's exciting, and I really like making these videos and putting out some education. Because back in my day, don't you hate when people say that? Back in my day, I walked 70 miles to school. You know, you really must hate that stuff. But anyhow, back when I started trading, you had to pay for everything. You know, everything was at $500 or $1,000 to get anything, and YouTube was not around, so you didn't have that. All right, let's get moving. Forex disclaimer: this is legal stuff. Forex and options trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most importantly, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Commentary for the day is, wow, you know, I am like really confused on what the heck is going on with the Greece situation. So apparently this now goes back to the Euro countries that I guess are involved in voting for this, and now they have to vote for it. So like this isn't going to happen tomorrow, and they're talking about 84 billion euro. And this is over a 3-year period, and now they're trying to deal with the creditors so they can go out to 2075 and then no interest for the first 10 years, and it's just like wild stuff. So we're not out of the Greece situation as of yet. It is very slow volume-wise, volatility-wise in the markets, in the Forex markets. And so it's really difficult. I have a lot of Forex charts to show you today, but really challenging to get trades and to enter trades and, to be safe. You don't want to be risking 50, 60 pips on these trades. So I'm very careful what I'm trading and who I'm trading, and taking a lot more time than I would like in October and November to enter a trade. So I'll show you the trade that I'm in and all that good stuff. But I think we have some good trading. We have data out. We have no data today. No data worth anything today. Tomorrow we got some data in Europe and New York. The next 3 days after that. So it should be a busy trading week as we move along. We have about 2 weeks left, I think, until Labor Day, right? And then that's a big U.S. holiday. That basically ends their summer. And September, we should be back by mid-September, like 4 weeks away. We should be back to full volume in the markets. I surely hope so. Let's take a look at some Forex charts. Here's a euro dollar. This is a 1 hour chart. And I mean, you can see this is just absolutely to the downside. Just to tell you what's on my chart, the screen line here is the 200 exponential moving average. The blue line is a 55 exponential moving average, and the dashed line is a 21 exponential moving average. So that's about that. I don't use my moving averages necessarily to make my trades, but I like when I see them separated with good angle and separation in the position that I want to go, right? So you can see this is bearish. Here's our pullback, gave us a good pullback. This came down. Now, I ended up on my charts in this candle. So I wasn't selling here, right? I'm not going to sell here. So let's take a look at the next chart. You'll see that this starts to move up now. And here's the Euro 30. This is a 30-minute chart, and this, now we start to see it move up and up and up. And I was looking, my target was 1100. I wanted to get up to the 1100 area. We got a 200 exponential moving average there. We got the 21 EMA there. So we got some resistance there that we could take this down. And I'm looking to take it down to like 1145. I'd like to get down 1050, 1045, somewhere down here. I'd like to get out of this trade, but this is going to be one of these 3-hour trades because we're only, we're an hour and a half into the London session, so it might take New York to get me down. And I need to see some dollar strength, and I'm not seeing it right at the moment. As I look at a dollar chart, it's sort of discouraging. But anyhow, yeah, so that's what we're looking at on the 30-minute chart. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar, I just want to show you the higher time frame because look at how this is just in the range here. You can see where I had my channel lines in here. So look at this dollar chart. But if you look at the moving averages and you look at the 200 exponential moving average, which I think is the most probably important one, you see that this is to the downside. All I want to do is sell the Aussie. I have no intentions of buying the Aussie. I'm not going to buy the Aussie. There's just no way. I want to sell the Aussie. Whoever it's matched up with, I want to sell the Aussie. So with this Aussie dollar, I want to sell it if we can get into a nice position. Let's take a look at the 1 hour Aussie. Here's the Aussie 1 hour. It did come down to the 200 exponential moving average and stood there for a while. But traders, I have to say I missed this because this was a good trading opportunity. Again, I was just coming to my charts when this was made. It was about an hour after I was in my charts. I saw the big red candle and was concerned about the 200 exponential moving average and was expecting a bounce. What happens? Here we go. This is the Aussie 30-minute. Now I'm below, right? Now I'm below this. So this is a 30-minute chart. So I enter and exit my trades on 30-minute charts, but I do my analysis on dailies, 2 hour, 4 hours, and 1 hour charts. So, that's where I make my mind up really what my bias is. But the daily chart is the big one. I use the daily chart a lot for my bias. And you can see here that, this was definitely the downtrend. And what should have been done was I should have put a trend line in here. And as soon as that popped that red trend line, like from here, which would have been Asia, all the way up. And once it popped that trend line, just take the sell trade and don't worry about the 200. On a 30-minute, a 15-minute, 200 is okay, but it's not like a 200 on a daily chart or a 4-hour chart. So we sort of missed a trade on the Aussie. I just want to throw in one other here. Here is the dollar index. I want to show you the dollar index. Look at this. This is a $30-minute chart. And look at how it spiked the 200 exponential moving average. Here we see red. I really don't want to see that because I'm in a trade, of course. But I'm in a euro dollar short trade, which I'll show you in just a second. But this is, to the upside. Moving averages, the spread, everything looks fine to me. I'm really not too worried about it at the moment. And so, we're stuck here on this dollar chart, and well, we just have to wait and see. I really like to see this come down. I didn't take a shot of the dollar index on the Thinkorswim platform. I should have done that, and I didn't do it. Oh well. Anyhow, here's the trade I'm in. You can see it. You can see where the green arrow is. That's where I've entered the trade. So I might be like a half a pip in profit at the moment. If this is continuing to the downside, you can see where I want to take profit down here. That's this line down here. If you go down below the red line, you'll see another line, and then you'll see a dotted line here, dotted line. That's my take profit area. My stop's right above the 55 EMA. My stop, I'll tell you right now, if it gets above the 200 exponential moving average, I am out. I'm done. Finished. Thank you very much. Stop losses for emergencies. Stop losses is you're going shopping, and you know for some reason it gets hit, and you can't get your mobile phone because you're doing whatever. But you know, stop losses for emergencies, so we don't want to. But yeah, there's my live trade. I just did it. Got into it 2 minutes before I started this video, so I'm just into this trade. Let's take a look at where we're at with our options. You know, Monday is a really tough day to talk about options. However, we exited some of our options on this weekend, and I'm happy to say that FedEx option expired with a $99.50 profit. So quite happy about that. Gold actually gave us a $34 profit. I was a little worried about that one, folks, because that needed to stay below 111. If you look at a gold chart, depending on what platform you're on, but on the Thinkorswim platform, we're at about 107, 108. So we did okay on that. We covered commissions and all that stuff, and we got out $34. IBM, we're out. We did. It looks like we took a loss on this. I'm not sure because this expired over the weekend. I don't think it's a loss though. But I won't know until New York opens and this refreshes. But we might have taken a $5 loss on the IBM trade. We'll see how that is. LinkedIn, we're still in. LinkedIn is strong and moving. That goes till next Friday, and we're up $32 on that. Netflix we're out of, and TLT we are in, and it looks like we're at a $10 negative. Let's take a look at Theta. What's Theta? Theta is $1 a day, so this really needs to like bump up here our TLT, or we're going to take a small loss on that. UVXY, we are still in this trade, and happy to say that we are $20 in profit. And, oh, what did we get out of that? I thought UVXY we were still in. This looks like this got out of UVXY. We might be out of this one. I know our WYNN trade exited with profit, so I have to check. We might be out of UVXY. I got on my list as it's still active. Apple, I didn't talk about Apple. We entered Apple this last week. And we're in an Apple trade till next Friday, and we're up $14 on Apple. So, but look at Theta. Theta is at $2.31 a day on Theta. The most important one, as usual, is what is our. See, I don't have overall totals on our deltas because it's the weekend, and until I get the New York Open, I won't have that. So I'll have this totally updated by tomorrow, but I just want to show you that we did very well. As a total for the week, right now we're at $284.50 profit for this week with the trades that have expired and the trades that are on. So, yeah, really happy with the way we're going. And our target date, yes, I'm not Janet Yellen, anti-Yellen. When I say we're going to do it, we're going to do it. So September 1st, we will be going that week of September 1st. We will be live in options. These will be live trades on my live account. So we're ready to go there. Well, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and yes, they do call me Bill. Traders, have a great trading day. Be careful. It is slow out there, so be careful with your trades. You know, use intelligent and thoughtful stops on your trades. Make sure you put stops on your trades, and just think them out. Do a trade plan, do an analysis, do all that stuff, and just realize if you take a loss, it shouldn't bother you. It should be like in the dust off the top of your computer, right? So it should be not a big deal. Please go to my website, tradingwithbill.com. Come visit, and please, if you would, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd appreciate that. Folks, have a great day, and remember, we are Trading with Bill, helping losing traders become winning traders. Take care, traders, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a great trading day. See you now. Bye-bye.